Hey Scorpio, how are you? It's Amber here, Persephone's Journey Tarot. Welcome to your love reading. It is being made in the month of September, so we can say it's for the period of September, but seeing as it's so late in the month, 23rd today, I would definitely say the energies will carry into October. So pretty much anytime that you read this or listen to this reading, you should probably get messages from you because you'll see it at the right time as and when you're supposed to see it. Anyway, it's me rambling enough. But yeah, here's your reading, Scorpio. So I shuffled the cards prior and got the moon card and the two of wands in the same position. And I had a feeling that I wanted to reshuffle because I felt like I was shuffling. I wasn't focusing enough on your sign. However, they've come out again in the same position. And I don't remember if we had the justice card here before, and I can't remember what else there was. But yeah, the moon card definitely seems to want to come and speak to a lot of you, if or maybe it's just one person in particular. But yeah, I guess with regards to the advice of the card, um, it is asking you to try not to make sense of the current situation because you're only going to just get more frustrated, basically. With the moon card here, the moon is about creativity, the subconscious, feelings, emotions, the senses. It can also talk about fears, fears that don't make sense. For instance, someone might have a fear of cotton or something like that, or a fear of um, something that's harmless and really doesn't make any sense, but there's still a fear of it because of an association that they've made to that particular thing that they're scared of. So it might be asking you to really look at your fears, Scorpio, because at the moment it's all coming to the surface. That's what's happening, the situation you're having now, the relationship that you're in, it's stirring up deeply rooted or deep, hidden shadow side, our blind spots. They're all kind of coming into our peripheral, if not clear, 2020 vision. However, the mind is not going to be able to make sense of it. So the best bet would be to kind of maybe speak to a good friend about how you feel. Sometimes it's just a case of getting it off your chest. And once you've been able to get it off your chest and maybe kind of maybe give it a name, name a thing, then you maybe can start to understand it. So it is about allowing things to come to the surface. Now, the sun is probably in your 12th house at the moment. I think we've just stepped into Libra season. The sun's just gone into Libra season. So Libra would be in your 12th house, and that could be what this is representing. This actually does represent Pisces, which also rules the 12th house. So lots of very deep emotions going on here. So what's happening around you, you probably have to have a lot of control over as well. And Spirit wants to also kind of remind you to kind of go with the flow and don't control things so much, but really look to see what's being triggered and maybe ask yourself, well, why is this triggering me? It doesn't really make any sense. Or it feels like a bit like self-sabotage where I'm scared of something and avoiding something because a part of me doesn't want it, even though I know it's good for me, or possibly vice versa. Although the devil card hasn't come out, it did come out a few times when I was shuffling, to be really honest. So there could be some sort of deep mystery within you, that's coming to the surface, and it's allowing you to see it for what it is, hopefully, to get rid of confusion. The full moon may also be a good time to clear out any negative energy or things like that, or to kind of work on these issues. You could be dealing with the Pisces period. I mean, that could be simply what this is about for some of you. The first part of the reading is usually for singles. So, yeah, we are looking at you as an individual here. So, it could be that you will be meeting a Pisces soon. And you could very much feel like kindred spirits. There could be like this inner knowing that you want to be with this person and they want to be with you, or there's this kind of attraction that isn't really explainable, but it's very deep and very true, and it may be very easy between you two, just flow, and you're both water signs, so there's definitely this trining energy. I think it's just very easy between you two. However, that's also quite scary to not really be able to put your finger on what it is that you like about this person or what it is that makes you feel so deeply about them. So it could be kind of like an unknown time. So it's actually kind of exciting. It could be exciting, if you're into emotional roller coasters, I guess. Um, so yeah, it's a very deep time, but listen to what comes up. You have got many lessons to learn here above all else. What comes up for you is important, and it's something that you need to see. Okay. All right. So, and once you see it, you'll be better for it. Make you more of an empowered individual, etc. You'll be more closer to your kind of self mastery, as they say, as well. So, what's driving this situation or in your subconscious for this period is the Four of Cups. Oh, hello. Hello, Lily. How are you? I may very well take questions. I'm going to do the reading, and then if at the end of the reading I have energy and you still want to ask, yeah, I'll take a question. But I would love a donation for the question, maybe of like £5 for one question. I think that's fair. But yeah, if I do, it'll be at the end of the reading. Okay. Um, so yeah, Scorpio. It looks, yeah, again, emotion. So with the Four of Cups, this is an energy of not wanting to let anything in, feeling overwhelmed sometimes. This card can be feeling like you have more than enough like emotions and you just can't take any more to an extent. So therefore you could be rejecting offers because you could also be rejecting offers because of old memories that you have that you're not letting go of. So it's kind of like you're self-sabotaging in a sense. I get here for definitely for the singles. Okay. If you can manage to let go of this kind of these old emotions, old hurts, possibly old connections, and you could be kind of like holding them or putting them on a pedestal in a way and thinking nothing else can ever beat that. That could be a lot of what's going on in your subconscious, is that the reason why maybe you're not finding anyone is because your expectations may be so high, which is fine, but they might be so specific that you're actually just asking for one person in particular from your past back. Really, that's what you want. And the new offers that are coming in, you're not accepting them because you're still in love with someone else. And that's what's coming up in your conscious at the moment for the singles. And that's what spirit wants you to pay attention to, is that, love is around you. We've even got the Page of Cups here as well. Which again could be a Piscean person that's around you at the moment, maybe even a Cancer as well, that's around you at the moment, that I think is actually really quite interested in you. They've probably been messaging you already, or they will do in the future. They will definitely, I think, in the future be actually saying to you, do you want to go for a drink? Maybe just as friends, as like light-hearted, nothing too, no pressure. Let's just go and have some fun, get to know each other. You could have a kind of an innocent request of love, or offer of love be given to you, or possibly an apology. But we'll see as it goes on. But this is for singles, so it's like this would be more about you meeting someone in the near future, or you possibly kind of taking a leap of faith and actually trying out love again for the first time, maybe in a little while, or maybe for the first time in a more serious, more true way, in a more kind of less defensive, and more in a place of I'm willing to try this honestly and give it an honest try. So yeah, hopefully you will kind of come out of that. There is a new love here for you in the near future. Um, so yeah, you just need to create some space for it inside your own heart, especially in your subconscious. So definitely in your meditations, Really kind of incorporate these questions as to what's holding me back. Have I let go of so and so? If not, why? Ask your subconscious these questions. Eventually, the answers will come, and it will be clearer to you. So in the near past, we've got the Two of Wands. So this could be about maybe related to a fire sign. Maybe you've decided to start something new, possibly in the near past with a fire sign. Maybe they are really what's this new opportunity that's come about may be what's stirring this current moon energy, this subconscious stirring. And maybe the person that's come in actually does offer you something that's pretty cool, that has the potential to be something, like there is a compatibility. They do tick a lot of the boxes, a lot of your maybe must-haves kind of requirements for a partner. And I think you really want to move forward with them with the Two of Wands. And you are looking to leave the past behind. However, you are conscious of the fact that you will be leaving something behind as you move into something new. I think that could be a bit of a challenge for you at the moment. And there is a choice here for you to make. Or you maybe felt like in the past like you had to make a choice between the old and the new. And maybe now you're here. Maybe you have chosen. And you've got two kind of circular energies here and Cancer. So I think that Cancer, I think there's probably a Cancer that you're dealing with. Very maybe a late Cancerian. Or maybe a Cancerian with like their Venus or Mercury or something in Leo or something. But yeah, you've taken this new step, which is great. So you haven't actually held yourself back. I think you probably have met someone. Maybe it's newly budding, but on a personal level, what's going on within you is actually stirring out some fears. Maybe because you don't want the past to repeat itself, but also I feel that you may not want anyone to come in and disturb your peace as well that you've created for yourself. Or as I said, it could be around you having to let go of some past attachment. And it could have been like, a childhood sweetheart, like someone that had a very big impact on you, someone that you actually devoted yourself to in the past. It could feel like family to you. But yeah, it's time to move on, I think. With the Two of Wands here, I would say it's probably time to move forward. And the Temperance card here is what you're hoping for. So you're hoping for, and how you see things going is that, there will be this emotional balance, that you will have this healing, that you will be able to take action and move forward and be positive and just think of the best and just follow your heart and go for it. And have fun ultimately, because I think you recognize that healing is really going to come as you step into this new beginning, as you kind of move away from the fear, deal with it, master it in a sense, and then move on to actually have some fun with, I think, this new Page of Cups. Okay, so how does your partner currently feel? So your partner currently feels with the Five of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles, if you are coupled. They're feeling as if they're feeling quite defensive with the Five of Swords. This person, I think, sees you as being very defensive to the point of, there is that Scorpio energy there, which kind of relates quite, or more of the shadow side, I guess, of Scorpio, where, you've got your sting and, if something's not working for you or is, threatens your safety, stability, etc., etc., you will quite quickly kind of cut it out, get rid of it, deal with it. In a Scorpio's case, like sting it with venom. Although I found out the other day that I think there's only like one or two Scorpio scorpion varieties that actually can kill. Apparently, it takes days for a scorpion sting to actually kill a person. It only really affects kids. So yeah, Scorpios seem scary, but they actually don't mean any harm. So yeah, you can be pretty tough, but actually you're very, very lovely people. Um, so yeah, I think this person is really picking up on that more defensive side of you, where that they're reading you, and the way they see you is you're the Five of Swords. You're gonna cut me before I cut you. You don't trust me, so therefore I can't trust you. And so it's that kind of energy that's what's happening between you both. Is like, well, if you don't trust me, that means that I can't trust you, because if you don't trust me, that means that you're going to behave in a way where you don't trust me. So therefore, you're going to do things because you don't trust me, which could be all sorts of things, including possibly talking to other people or not being as committed, or just dealing with each other in an untrustworthy way. So you may need to deal with that. So there's probably a Scorpio out there that needs to see this. Because the moon card came out twice and so did this. There is a new start here for you. And it's the Ace of Pentacles as well. So it's a new, fairly solid, real start with someone that could possibly bring in more money, create more stability for you. There could be an issue possibly with finances between you and this person. Maybe that's also what's causing, could be causing trust issues. Maybe there's trust issues around money. But ultimately, a new path is being opened up for you with the Ace of Pentacles. And as if this is a relationship reading, I would say that this person probably does want to start something with you of an Ace of Pentacles nature, something that is long lasting and serious and mature. They may feel that they don't know if you're really ready to take this on. And I don't think you even know, probably currently, how it's like. I think you maybe want to take it quite slowly. You want to kind of try it out, see how you feel, try that, see how you feel. You're kind of like, you don't want to just rush in where angels fear to tread. It's that kind of things, like you want to take your time, I think, with this. And but this person knows it's because I think you don't trust them. And they could be feeling quite defeated by that as well. And I don't think that they can figure you out. They can't seem to figure you out. With the Page of Rods and the Sun card in the position of their subconscious and what their drives are. So with the Page of Rods, it's 2 pages now. I think they are really wanting, they're in a position in their life where they would like to start something new, try out some new things. They definitely feel quite, I think this probably is, maybe they are a fire sign. We have got Leo here now coming through quite strongly, and Sagittarius. Um, this person may be really interested to see what's to come. This is the kind of person, I think, that likes to take on new challenges, likes to explore new things, just likes to get involved. There could be a more of a Sagittarius type character as well, where they kind of have a certain amount of curiosity to understand things more, to get a higher understanding of things, and to talk and discuss and try out new ideas and be inspired. This person is quite a positive person, I think. Um, they're quite an upbeat person, especially with the Sun card here, and they're quite optimistic about things. This is an optimistic person. So I think for this person, especially if they are more of a Leo, just like how animals are, if you act scared of an animal, an animal will probably look at you like, well, that means you're probably going to attack me if you think I'm scared of you, right? So it's that kind of thing. But if you're confident with the animal and you show that animal that, they're welcome and you want to interact, that animal, draws in its claws and it feels relaxed as well. So it's that kind of thing. And that's what I'm picking up here with this person, that they're very much like that. So it could be like a Leo or a Sag. Or maybe even an Aries. There's so many different signs that have come up, but mainly we've got Pisces, Sag, and Leo with the major arcanas here. But yeah, they are excited about what could be. And with the Sun card here, they probably are looking for or feel they have found their soulmate. Yeah, that's how they feel. Someone that they do feel at home with, someone that they feel connected with. Like there is this, and we've got the sun and the moon. I just noticed. So yeah, you are maybe like night and day, but where this person is so optimistic and so maybe busy and active, full of energy, you could be more kind of chilled and receptive and kind of going with the flow, more intuitive, and where they're more inspirational and excitable. But I think that this person appreciates those differences and it only intrigues them more. And yeah, there's a real meeting, there's a real pull, I think, between you two. And I think it's the amount of curiosity and it's the amount of differences possibly between you two as well that just kind of keeps you both, I think, coming back for more. But the Sun card is a very good omen. So I think this person's got very good and like high hopes for the situation. So then we've got the Nine of Swords and the Chariot card for the past. So I don't know if maybe you kept this person possibly waiting to give them an answer as to what your choice was, because they're definitely very much in their head. And then we've got the Cancer card coming out of here as well. So there could be Cancerians that you guys are dealing with. But with the Chariot card here, it looks like maybe you gave this person a bit of a headache, not in a bad way. I know you probably didn't do it deliberately, but you've given this person, like you've stressed them out, basically. That it's like you may have left them wondering or waiting for an answer, or not. Maybe they found it very hard to read you, so you kind of really kept them on their toes, but they found that very stressful. However, with the Chariot card here, above all that, they still decided that they were gonna pursue you regardless anyway, and continue to kind of ride this wave with you. And I think actually what this has done is just really refined their focus on what it is that they want. The fact that it's challenging maybe with you, but yet they still stick around, they still see a vision. It makes them realize just how much they do want you, I think. Just how much they do want this. Or in the past, that's how it was. That in actual fact, the stress just made them better at winning you over, figuring you out. So you sent them on a learning curve. They maybe haven't dealt with someone like you for a long time, or maybe ever. Maybe they never dated a Scorpio, so they never really dealt with the psyche of a Scorpion and their approach to love. And a Leo, if it is a fire sign energy, would quite, or even an Aries, or possibly even a Sag, possibly a Sag, they do have kind of more sensitive egos. So, once you give them a challenge, that's it. Like they're gonna feel like they have to win you over, probably once they've kind of started on that journey. Because to lose, they don't like that kind of blow to their ego usually. So yeah, it just made them want you more. Okay, then we've got the Ace of Swords and the Justice card for their intentions. So their intentions are to, how they're expecting things to go. With the Eight of Swords here, yeah, again, it's showing that again, they don't really know how to maybe deal with you. You are still a bit of a mystery to them, I think, in a lot of ways. They don't know how to move with the Eight of Swords. They don't see themselves being able to make the right decision in terms of moving forward. So therefore, they will just fall back. I mean, this could make this person stop trying to figure out, to say, okay, do you know what? Forget trying to figure this person out. I'm going to just go ahead and make a decision. I'm going to just go ahead and look at the situation myself objectively and make a decision based on what I believe to be true, right, and fair. And that's it. So yeah, the Eight of Swords could kind of spark. It could be because the 8 is near the 9 and near the 10. It's towards the end. So it does talk about someone being on the brink or on the edge of something. So there is a chance that this person could feel just like so hemmed in and feel so cornered that they just make a decision, based on their own judgment, even if it's not taking into consideration the complexities of the Scorpio and trying to kind of deal with you and work with you and figure you out. Hey Canada, welcome. I'm in London. Hey. So yeah, this person, yeah, I mean, with the Eight of Swords, it does talk about an amount of frustration and also fear. Again, fear. I feel like there's a build-up of fear possibly between you two. Coming from both sides, but Spirit is saying that, with you, the Moon card is popping out so many times and then coming out centrally. It's saying here that, okay, fair enough, that person might have their own issues, fine, but these are your issues. This is what you can do to help the situation. It might not fix it completely, but you can make it easier if you maybe take 10 minutes or an hour every day and like meditate and really contemplate on and ask yourself these questions. And you may not get the answer straight away with regards to what could be holding you back or how you self-sabotage yourself, but eventually the answers will come. And that might help you make it easier for you to trust people, new people. I don't think you really like to deal with new people here. That's not the kind of mood that you're in. That's not where you're coming from. I think there's a bit of a fear of the unknown, and then that makes your partner also fear the unknown a little bit. But they are excited. They are an optimistic person naturally, and I think you're just hoping for things just to balance themselves out. Okay, so we've got the Six of Swords, the Six of Wands, and the Six of Cups. Okay, so at the base of the deck, we do have the Tower card and the 10 of coins and the Three of Cups. So the Tower card does suggest that anything that was built on a false foundation is coming down. So this really, to me, talks about the towers that we've built in our own minds. And so does the Eight of Swords. It talks about the towers that you built in your own mind, like literally huge towers made of pure thought. Like they're not even real, but they have been there for so long that they feel like they're real, but really these are just thoughts and fears that we've accumulated that have made us build, I think, our relationships not on solid ground, not on the truth. But the 10 of Pentacles is here for you. Longevity, long-term relationships, or maybe this is just talking about an actual true commitment where someone does also have a vision or a want for a long-term relationship. So you've met someone, it looks like, or will do, that wants something long-term. That's what they're looking for, and I think they see that with you, that there's the potential here for that. they see the potential here for it. But maybe at the moment it's more of a Three of Cups energy. Maybe you're still kind of getting to know each other, it's still very light, or things are still kind of like surface level, or what's the word? Yeah, it just hasn't reached that level of depth yet between you two. However, there is still this strong, I think, pull between you anyway. So in the near future, we've got the Page of Cups. You may be feeling very much like you're ready to, be a bit more emotional and more emotionally available for this person. They feel like, yeah, that's a really good thing. Like they are winning here with the Six of Swords and the Six of Wands and the Six of Swords, which is suggest that they are, I think, quite happy about moving forward, and they may feel like, oh, finally, things have come into balance. We can move forward. I figured out Scorpio a little bit. I kind of understand them now, or we've been able to work through our problems. We've been able to think of solutions, and now we can move forward, and everyone's feeling a little bit more emotionally balanced now. So now we can start that healing process. We can maybe take things a bit deeper and really get to know each other as well. You may take some time away as well. Both of these cards talk about traveling. So you may decide, or maybe your partner will decide to come and see you, or you them, or maybe you'll take some quiet time away, or maybe you'll just like hide away a little bit. Like maybe you won't travel far, but you might just, hang out privately, and have some quiet time together, or just get away from it somehow. Maybe you'll visit another city or town or something. But yeah, definitely a feeling of success here from your partner side, and also a feeling of recognition. Again, this is the Leo card. You could be dealing with a Libra as well. Libra's come out now, and you've got the swords ending, or ending on the sword. So, but yeah, I am feeling like this person does feel like, oh, finally. And they do kind of get a bit of an ego boost as well, that, yeah, I knew I could do it. With the Six of Wands here, they do finally feel appreciated, and that maybe it was all worth it in the end. And then we've got the soulmate card here, a reconnection as well. So if there's been any sort of separation or kind of a distance between you two, the Six of Cups will talk about you guys kind of have reconnecting on an emotional level, again, on a deeper emotional level. So there will be a deepening of emotions, I feel, between you two, possibly towards the end of the month or the end of the next kind of 4 weeks. So yeah, then we've got the Three of Pentacles, which talks about working together, the Hanged Man, learning lessons through sacrifice as well. So yeah, I think you are learning how to work together here, and also trying to be honest about each other's shortcomings, what trips you up, learning to be vulnerable around each other and not to be embarrassed about each other's flaws, but actually maybe using them to work together. So there's that happening as well, kind of an acceptance of each other as well, especially with the judgment card here as well. That's like opening up, kind of laying everything bare. So I feel like you two do deepen the relationship through deepening, I think, the understanding of yourselves as individuals, and take that kind of introspection to kind of look to see what's getting in the way again, what's sabotaging the relationship, from a more kind of subconscious viewpoint. So we then got the Ace of Cups and the Eight of Cups, which to me pretty much says the Nine of Cups. But it's saying that you will achieve this new love through this kind of dark night of the soul, through leaving something behind. Now, I think for you, the Ace of Cups is coming through as you leave behind the emotional hurts of the past, or even emotional attachments that made you feel comfortable, that made you feel safe. There might be a story that you're always kind of replaying in your head that colors all of your future relationships. Like for instance, if you dated a woman and she cheated on you or something like that, you may then feel that, maybe you really loved her, if that happened to you one more time, maybe after that you'd be like, you know what, all women cheat, all women, you know, I'm only ever going to settle for the perfect woman. I'm never, you know, and that's all fine and fair, but at the same time, it can give some people, or maybe that perfect woman that might come across you, the impression that you're just not, that you're putting your walls up, and that you're not really ready for an emotional relationship. And it's that kind of thing. But as you take this journey and you do mature and grow, I believe the Ace of Cups will be there for you. And this often talks about, with the lily being here, you know, lilies grow through usually mud and a lot of muck, but then, you know, love comes out of it. So it's through your hardships that actually makes you love deeper. Um, yeah. We've got the High Priestess. Let's come out last, which again is a Pisces energy. So it could be a Pisces that you're dealing with as well. So this relationship or this reading probably definitely applies to you. I think if there is a Pisces person in your life, but the High Priestess could easily be a Scorpio. You know, she's got all the attributes of a Scorpio, really. So, or yeah, a Scorpio star sign. So, yeah, it could be you finding yourself here. Again, you getting a bit closer to knowing yourself and seeing what lies beneath. That's what the moon card is about, seeing the underbelly of things, like what's really going on. But the high priestess, you know, she's got her feet on the moon. You know, she masters the moon. She doesn't allow the moon to dictate to her. She's got it on her head as well. So it's like, and when I say the moon, I mean there's kind of subconscious um, feelings and thoughts and ideas that we have. She's mastered that. So I feel like that's really what this is about, your subconscious, and what's being stirred within it because of this relationship. And it's probably around fears and around trust, and not believing in love, maybe a little bit because of past hurts. But yeah, that's the reading. Let's see. So Aries or Cancer energy. Hey Trevor. Aries or Cancer energy. I mean, Aries has come up a couple of times, and Cancer's come up a few times as well. So yeah, quite possibly. There seems to be a lot of different like major arcanas here. So I think it's a really important time for Scorpios to take this opportunity. I think because the sun's going through your 12th house, so the 12th house deals with all of those hidden darker sides of ourselves. Not really even darker, but like that's our dream world, you know, the 12th house. So it's what's going on underneath. Spirit wants you to look at it because they feel like if you can address those issues, you'll be more happier in your love life. So yeah, you've built this kind of false tower, and I think it's probably got to do maybe something you were previously married to or something like that. That maybe broke your heart, and you've developed belief systems around that that's actually just hindering you and keeping your relationship superficial rather than being deeper. But I think you will achieve that if you can move through it. The best outcome is a lot of success. Your partner feels very happy. There's new love. There's a bonding, a connection here. Again, a brand new bond that you create that may be just as deep, if not deeper, where you know you will work together and there won't be hang-ups around each other's maybe inadequacies, but instead they'll be accepted. So yeah, a lot of healing around acceptance and trust and things like that. So yeah, it's a really great reading, very interesting. Hope you enjoyed it. If you would like to ask a question, you can make a Snapchat donation for £5, and I will go ahead and answer some questions for you. Otherwise, I'm going to take this through to the extended reading. And pull some cards from the Mirror Love Oracle deck and also the Wisdom of the Oracle deck to see what there is to see. Anyone interested? while we're waiting for someone to ask a question, I'll let you guys know that my website is published now, symbolsforliving.com. You can go ahead and buy your own Symbols for Living mug. If you like, they make really cute little Christmas stocking fillers, and yeah, they're pretty cute. I sell all sorts of stuff. But I think at the moment, all that's on the website is the mugs. But I sell posters as well, and t-shirts, and yeah, so take a look. And also, if you want to book, you can also go to symbolsforliving.com. There's also an option there to buy a reading. And yeah, join me on Instagram. I'm there a lot of the time. If you'd like your own personal reading, just email me at persephonesjourneytarot@gmail.com or symbolsforliving@gmail.com. But all the details will be below. Any questions? Hope you guys are all well though. All enjoying autumn coming in. Okay, ladies and gents, I think that may be the end of the reading because no one has expressed a want for a reading so far. So I'm going to go ahead and take you through to the extended, where we'll look at the more spiritual aspects of the union and get some more advice from spirit. So yeah, good morning, Melissa. I'm just about to go. Hey, no, you're very welcome. You're so welcome, guys. I do what I love, so thank you for watching. Okay, see you later. Probably in about 20 minutes, there'll be the extension in the link in the description box. So yeah, take a look if you so wish. Say 3 pound 33. All right, bye. Take care.